Hi there, it's Brooke again on Wednesday, February 10, 2010. 2021. It's 2021, February 10, and it's a Wednesday. I guess the middle of the week, the belly button of the week. Oh, I'm so sleepy. It's so sleepy. And my cat too, my older cat. Let's see if I can stand it for a little while with the sun. I might. I have to put the scarf on because I keep getting this pain on the back of my neck. It's like, whoa, from the cold. I'm getting old. I'm getting very old. Yeah, the ice, all the trail in the park is very icy. Yeah, I had to get off, Thank God it was like, I thought being adventurous, and like, oh hell no. I made a turn. Now the coffee is very hot. It's not too bad in the sunlight, Let me take this off for a little while. So I sweat. Walk in here, all sweaty. I gotta put it on again. So I'm still trying to get my radio show going. Yesterday I went to buy the mic. Shit's so expensive. I don't think it's high technology like that to be $80 something for them. It's like a lapel microphone. Because I didn't want to add anything more to my house, to have the microphone. It's too much clutter already. Yeah, but we couldn't set it up, so I gotta go back downtown to this Jewish store. It's like, can't believe they have the best price. I had to go to Guitar Center because Best Buy don't even carry those. A microphone that you can use on your cell phone or your computer if you adapt it. I don't know if the new computers are already going to be set up for that. I don't know. The guys say you might need an adapter. And I didn't want to buy it because sometimes it's just dreadful for me to have to go like, oh, I got to return this shit. I got to return. Next thing you know, it's almost the due date. You got to run to return it before it expires, the 30 days. It's going to be like $100. And it's not even American technology. It's from, I forgot what country those are from. We really don't have shit. All those electronic stores are empty because they want people to go online and buy it online, so they don't have it stocked over there, because they're paying rent already. So I don't know why they have those big stores anyway. But you have 10 little stores, instead of one big one that is empty. You would think. So, yeah, I went to Union Square. They do have a lot of stock, but they look at me like I had three eyes. It's like, what? And I showed them a picture. This is like from Mexico. The microphones over there, they work, whatever, for gaming, for whatever. Cell phone, on the desktop, the tablet, everything. And over here, they're policing everything. That's why we are falling so behind. We've fallen. We fell. We fell behind. You got to order from China. Because Russia, they don't even let you order from Russia. That's where I bought my rechargeable batteries. I paid $20 just for taxes. They got their cut. But the batteries over here, a piece of shit. And they say, oh, be ready for catastrophe or whatever, How? How are you going to be ready when everything's shit, don't even last? Yeah, I didn't realize they were still going on with their agenda for the impeachment. I'll tell you, they're very, and they need smoke screen so bad. We need to get our attention away from what's going on. But it seems like it's worse. Everything they tried out, I guess it made people more focused on I don't know. But we better wake up, I think like their last card, it will be the so-called impeachment, which I understand is a figure only for presidents. It's a concept made out for presidents while being president. That's how I know they're so desperate, because if he's not a president no more, why you need to impeach him? But they say, oh, it's because as an ex-president, he still gets some perks. And you think the other ones are going to agree? They say like 300 senators are against it. Yeah, because it can trickle down. It can trickle down to senators. That's the problem with capitalism. It plateaus. No matter what, people gonna be like, oh hell no. Look at all the freaking desperate people. I think like the churches told them, you know what? If Biden don't win, our church is gonna shut down. It's gonna close the doors because we're not gonna be getting the tax cuts. They're not be getting federal money. which I heard they get federal money. I didn't even know. And all the church rats, they were like, oh hell no, Jesus. So to save the churches, they voted for that piece of shit. Because you gotta realize, I think that they also have 501c3 status. You know, so along with all those community-based organizations, I'm sorry, it feels nasty. I'm talking. Those community-based organizations, they was terrified. Like, oh, we cannot disappear. Because this shit gives us the illusion that we're actually doing something. You know, of those community-based organizations and the non-profit industrial complex. They made sure that, you know, the Democrats had to come back. No. That's too good of a scam. That's too good of a scam, you know. Anybody can write grants. Anybody can get a 501c3. You just gotta be able how to phrase it, you know, like Red Pill was saying, you know, shit, I'm pitch on toe. Life is hard. I need to make my 501c3, my community-based organization, to help all those with pitch and toe. But that shit basically is controlling the opposition, and it is controlled opposition. I've been saying that shit for years. You know, because they're always right there to make sure if there's one leader, you know, like Fannie Lou Hamer, I mean, that won't happen again, right? Because they start like, oh yeah, you're gonna be with us and like whatever, we take you on a tour, you're gonna be speaking and whatever, and like already the whole organic thing is gone. They gotta be involved in everything. That's what they always say. Oh, join an organization. You gotta belong to an organization. The organizations are the ones who get the shit done. Yeah, right. After 20 years, when it's strategic for them, then like, oh yeah, we passed the bill. Once they get like $100 million, let's pass this bill. They work in cahoots. They come in and out, the politicians, you know, like Make the Road New York. All the politicians, they go there like it's their own house. City council, everybody. They are constantly supervising and telling me, you know, hey, I need you to, you know, focus on this, whatever. You know, there's troublemakers, whatever. Get them, invite them to join in, and tell them you're going to be like helping. Yeah, we're here for you to help you out, and nothing. They sabotage you. You know, If there's a television station, whatever, is like, oh no, she cannot speak right now. She cannot speak, or he cannot speak right now. I've seen it. I've seen it. Like it's a big scam because he take away all the people's initiative. All the revolutionaries is all the everything is just gone because they're so used to having these community-based organizations to do everything for them that they cannot operate on their own. They don't know how to organize people on their own no more. It's like, and nobody listened to you on your own. Nobody listened to you. I mean, like I got it when I was trying to organize, non-white transsexuals, transsexuals only, post-op, fully post-op, transsexual women, that no freaking transgender freaks, chicks with dicks or whatever they call themselves, or like, no. Oh, for saying that, oh, that's hate. That is hate. That is hate. I say, like, listen, like, whatever you are, that's your problem. You have no relationship to me. Because a transsexual, it's about the divine feminine, and it's a very spiritual journey. To be chosen, for lack of a better word, to be in this world, a transsexual is just like, what can I say? What can I say? It's just a special journey, and it wasn't easy. Now it's just like, the thing is like, I mean, the main problem I see now is that a lot of parents, they found out a way, to not let anybody know, and that's fair, and that is fair. But am I pushing that girl too fast, too soon, too hard, too soon? Like, oh, you gotta like get your surgery now, and they might not be really helping her to go with her so-called transition, which, I mean, right off the bat is a trap. What transition? Transition for what? They say that when somebody died, right? And nothing died because there was nothing there other than, the divine feminine inside of us, and so there's no death. It's an alignment. We have to align our bodies to the feminine essence. Otherwise, we get in trouble. We get in trouble. You see all these transgenders, either, always with panic attacks, or always doing drugs, or they're whores, or whatnot. A post-op, this is just like, like they say, oh, now you're boring. Now you're boring. You cut that shit off, now you're boring. Yeah, I want to be boring. I want to be boring. I don't want to be like, like that's not for me. I'm not interested in that. I want to be boring. I don't want to get any attention, because I suffer from this condition, this medical condition. I mean, most people, it's logical. You suffer from a medical condition, you don't try to make that shit a career, But now it's like they twist it around, and it's like, oh, it's just like, it is, you gotta be proud, whatever you are, It's like having diabetes. What is to be proud about having diabetes? You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's how stupid they sound. I think there's not much wind, so I can put it over here. You know what I mean? It's not, but everybody's confused. Everybody, like, like, oh yeah, whatever. It's just like, and the way they talk is so fucking scary. It's like, oh yeah, gender is a spectrum. And I say, why? 20 years of saying why? Why is this shit? I mean, like, not 20 years, because, I mean, well, I guess it's like, At the beginning, I thought it was like, okay, so I didn't really know. It's like the the theory of intersectionality, right? It sounds really good because those who have certain circumstances in through throughout their entire life, like people are born black and they die black, you know, even Sammy Sosa, right? I mean, like he just looked like a freak now, he looked gray. It's a new skin color. Oh shit! It just got sprayed out. Again, I didn't even see that. No, that been around. Yeah, see they start puffing off. They start puffing off. Let me show you like how all this mist. Yeah, that's from last night. All that mist across the thing. But over here in the sun, it's not too bad. Yeah, they still have this thin fog, I guess, to prevent the sun from hitting us. We cannot even get them to stop spraying us with all these chemicals. Supposedly, they reflect the sunlight to avoid a global warming. Meanwhile, this morning I was talking to somebody from my hometown in Mexico, Guadalajara. They say like, shit, they say the heat already started. The heat already started. They say like, it's getting close to 40 degrees Celsius. So it's like, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying go spray us over there, but over here it's unseasonably warm. Over here it's unseasonably warm. So why they want it even warmer? I mean, now I have like two tones because I'm only getting sun on my face. Now I'm like two tone my neck. Well, in the summertime it will go away, But yeah, I keep coming back. I keep coming back for the vitamin D, for all the blessings from the sun. But most people are like, oh no, no, they don't even try. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is all year round. All year round, I look at the beach and the ones that are there, they're constantly. Oh, that's another spraying. That's the other chemtrails with their sunblock. They're going like, shh, shh, shh. Yeah, that shit is like, and we are eating all that shit, and there's no sign at the beach to say, hey, if you're gonna spray that shit, go, I mean, they should not be able to spray that shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They go like, like they just stand there or sit there and like somebody just spray them out and everything fly around and everybody's breathing the sunblock, all the chemicals. This is holistic genocide, as I said, whatever is like, it's a miracle we're still alive. It is a miracle we're still alive. But, like I always thought, I don't think the goal is to kill us. The goal is to make us a chronic illness. You have a chronic illness, that's it. You're a cash cow for the rest of your life. Diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, whatever. You always need to be on medication, whatever, or medical procedures or whatever. I don't even know. So, but that's how, another way they make a lot of their money, from the Medicaid, Medicare. That's like a lot of people. A lot of people are in there. And they want more and more people. That's what it is about. Oh, you see now how it's spread out? It's like it came out of nowhere. That little quote-unquote cloud, that batch. You see how it's going from east to west, east to west. And this one just went across. I guess it just retired or something. There's another one behind the buildings. I don't know if you see it. You see there's more tracks over here. Say, you know, like if you don't have enough antioxidants, all this shit is gonna fuck you up. Especially in the elderly years. This is why I cannot stay in this shit, you know, like constantly being sprayed up. I mean, I'm at the beach and I see this bastards just going like, you know, and that's only because I don't have the camera to film it at night. Because if I was to film the sky at night, I can guarantee you that I see them going back and forth. They create job opportunities for themselves all the time. You know, like I went to Costco in Sunset Park, you know, over there on 4th Avenue. Is it 4th Avenue? I think so. 4th Avenue. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's what it is. It got like something in the middle. And they was collecting the snow, putting it in big trucks with these monster machines that they have the super huge scoop. They go, they drag it out and they put it on the truck. For what? This is a huge avenue. It's a huge avenue. I think it's not 4th Avenue. I think it's 3rd Avenue. It's 3rd Avenue. Yeah, so I was looking at this. They shut down the whole expressway, whatever that is. It's huge. And he got one on top. He got a highway on top. And they was just collecting the snow. Why? To give them jobs. They don't want them to suffer. You know, that's what they already gave. The NYPD already spent all their budget. The 2021 fiscal year budget. They already went over it. Or just on freaking overtime. When there's no protest, there's no nothing. But they just have them like, you know, oh yeah, you can just be, you know, go there and stand over there, whatever, or even not. You know, you can clock in from your phone and that's it. One hand washes the other. No problem. Nobody will find out. That's what it is. So, I mean, something's gotta give. Oh, look at this one, how wide it got. You see, they get fluffy like that. It was the one over there, but now it flew over here, I guess. We gotta be filming the sky, you know, and then watch it on fast motion and a playback like 2.0 on YouTube. You watch it all, you see all the damn planes, you see how fast that chemtrail is going to Long Island. Thank God. Look, this is the next stage. You see how barely you can see it? You barely can see it over here. It's not a cloud. Shit's not a cloud. That's the chemicals. The aluminum. You see now it's reflecting the sun. Supposedly it's aluminum to reflect the sun. We know how aluminum, how toxic it is for not only the human body, for everybody. Shameless crackers. It's like, oh no, but not all of them are bad. Not all of them are bad. Look, there is one just living. Well, I don't think it's living. This one is not leaving a trail. You see that? Or either they don't leave a trail or it become invisible and it don't visibilizes until much later. That's one of my theories. Because some of them, they seem like there's no trail behind. You know, just like a stella, like, you know, like that tail, like a comet, and that's it. That seemed to be the end of that. But I don't think that's what it is. I think they develop into after a while. Because see, like it's foggy. The sky look like, almost like neblina. Look, even right on top of me, you see it? You see how fine it is on top of me? Like it's coming all the way from Jersey. And this is how diffuminate. This is more like what it looked like, the end product. It create a whole field of protection from the sun. Protection in quotations. Protection in quotations. Yeah, these sunglasses are good. I can see a lot of shit with these ones. These are designer sunglasses. I got them too for $12. I'm telling you, they are letting go of a lot of shit. And then I walk by another one of those, Nordstrom. They call it off the rack. All the entrance, which the entrance is the store is in the basement on 14th Street, right? But all the entrance is like a lobby that's around the electric staircases. Piles and piles of sunglasses, and all fucking designer sunglasses. Like $60, $50. Can you imagine what's the real price on that shit? Can you imagine the real price on that shit? Now I can see that there's I can see the lines parallel to the line that he's making right now, that pilot is making. I see all the 4 lines like that. So there's a method to their madness. But they're almost invisible. I can only see them with these sunglasses. Yeah, a lot of people, they think like, oh yeah, I got sunglasses. No, you don't. You're fucking up your eyes. They are not polarized. They're not protected. They don't have sun protection for real. They don't. But a lot of people, they think it's like, oh, it's just as dark. That shit's gonna protect me. No, it's obviously there's a special process, I guess, because there's no freaking point of comparison. Any of my sunglasses I ever had in my lifetime compared to this shit. Nothing compared to this shit. I mean, like, I'm telling you. Shit, if you think you ever wore sunglasses, get a pair of designer sunglasses. Go to Burlington. But it gotta be designer. It gotta be not like like Kenneth Cole or whatever. I don't even believe in those things. It gotta be like luxury item. I can almost see this shit going for like $250, $300 in the store. When they came out probably was like $300. It's like a superb design. You can see, and the plastic is like nothing you ever seen before. This is some other kind of plastic. I'm not promoting capitalism or anything. I'm just letting you know how the crackers they live. They live. I mean, like they die because their DNA is shit, not because they don't invest in the best of the best. They get always the real sunglasses. They get like real warm shit. Like this one is like a very. I mean, I got it on a close out, But this is what they wear. This is like. It is very heavy, so it's not like the latest, but it is just like, I mean, you can tell the fabric and everything. It's all the quality when they make it for themselves. That's why a lot of people covet those things. They're very coveted products. It's like, okay, yeah. I used to be like even their food, but about like was like 5-6 years ago, they got busted. This sausage factory or some shit like that, and it was supposed to be kosher, and it was rat meat, and it was like whatever. So even themselves, you know, they don't. If there's money to be made, they're like, fuck them. They're the ones who put the damn fentanyl right there for the poor whites. Who put those things there? Who put like, I was watching a little segment from a documentary on synthetic drugs. You know, I mean, they were marketed for them. They're marketed for them, and they're like, okay, so because they consider them to be, I guess, dead weight. If they are poor, it's like, and I guess they are right to a certain extent. Come on, if you're white in the United States and you're broke, that must be some freaking kind of stupid. That is like another category of stupidity. That's like, you know, I mean, you know, I mean, I guess if you look at poor whites in the dictionary, it would be like, it's a beyond stupid, beyond like whatever. But that's they know that's a risk that they take, you know, by saying you're great. And I feel like sometimes they apply the same thing to our African American brothers and sisters. You're a goddess, you're a queen, you're a goddess, and Hoochie Mama is just like, you know what I mean? I mean, it was supposed to make you rise to that title, but instead it made people, you'd just be like, I arrived, so fuck it. It don't have a good effect, and that's what they do it. They unleash all these psychological child care where, you know, go again, another plane going that way, spraying us. It's like they unleash that, you know, oh, this is the way we have to raise the children today. And they are enablers. They are enablers. It's like they give their children a prize just for waking up. Oh my God, you woke up today. You got out of the bed. Oh my God, that's great. Here. They make up a trophy or something like, you got up on time today. And that's it. That's all they got to do. And that's all they got to do. So obviously the ones that they're doing it are the ones who are already been programmed by the other whites to get rid of the poor whites. So if they do that to their own people, in quotations, because they don't behave like people, they behave like the anti-people. That's how they behave. But that's a waste of time talking. Everybody's in love with the crackers, in fucking trance. It's like, I'm not. I mean, I was thinking the other day, obviously I'm not, because I don't watch television for like 15 years. So, I mean, I can see them for what they are. Because I don't have the whole machine, the whole propaganda machine, like always. Even the commercials, you know, they even like sparkle their teeth, and I always like, you know, the hair will come like, you know, they Photoshop it and everything, and they always look perfect. So I noticed that people have like a mixed image of the whites. You know, the image they have in front of them, if they happen to have them in front of them, which a lot of times they never even really interact with a freaking straight up cracker, you know. But, you know, if they do, they don't see them for what they are. They see the whole, you know, I don't know, whatever they saw, like a Superman movie, or Batman, or any movie, they always end up saving the day. They always like they used to be infamous. People will make so much fun about American movies. What time is it? Yeah, I gotta get going. People used to make fun of about American movies. Used to say like, oh come on, that is crazy, because they always end up, and that was like in the 80s. I remember 70s and 80s. People go like, oh shit, American movies are like, because it was corny. Always you can predict the ending. You can predict the ending of a movie, like the whites always like find a way. They always and African Americans, they die in the first scene. I mean, how long that happened before they actually realized that was happening? How long before it had to be social media until these actors, they say like, oh, finally, I on social media they were tweeting about, finally I got a role where I survived to the next scene in this movie. I don't get killed in the first movie. They make a party. They throw a party because it's like, hey, I didn't die in the first scene. I'm arriving, because I survived until the second scene of the movie. Not humiliating. And still, and it's that shit is across the board. I'm a big critic of Tenoch Huerta, some actor, a Mexican actor, and he always talking about racism and everybody thinks he's a shit because he is talking about racism, because that's how far behind the struggle it is in Latin America. But in Latin America, it's still, like frowned upon talking about racism. It's just like, they already everybody brainwashed to say like, they're just like troublemakers. Or they just want to get attention. So yeah, but when you talk about racism and denounce racism, it's just like he just wanted better roles. He don't want to be a rapist. He don't want to be a villain. He just want better scripts. He want more opportunities. He want jobs in his life. See, that's across the board. The same thing over here in the United States of America. I just want shit to get better. But I don't want to have my own shit. I want you to give me more priority in your company. How is that going to work? They see it like that. They don't see no entrepreneur, no corporate, whatever, honcho is going to say like, oh, because we enslaved our African American brothers and sisters for 350 years plus, and whatever, they deserve, a bigger chunk of my corporation. I mean, in the human resources, they deserve to have the highest pay. No, they're unrepentant. We know that. They're unrepentant. They don't see like did nothing wrong. They always say, oh, that was my great grandparents. They lie. They say that was such a long time ago. Oh, that wasn't me. And what about today? How impeccable they are at keeping this system that eat black bodies, every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, like constantly, like, oh, you don't have money? That's it. You're going in the street. Another homeless. That's it. No respect for life at all whatsoever. Well, they are the first ones always posting pictures of cats and dogs and, helping animals and blah blah blah. They know that. They know that because that confused people, and they're like, you see how good-hearted they are. You see how the animals, they get like whatever, like. Don't get me started, because I mean you should know by now that shit bestiality is there. That's a shit. That is there. Like those videos they show the fucking Becky and like, she just arrived home and whatever, and or she make a move and the dog get confused and already is humping her. Why would a damn dog and a freaking, like normal dog, why would a dog do that? Why? That's not true. That's not true. I've seen dogs, they don't want to hump me. Only the cracker dogs. Their dogs always go like, I'm like, oh, hell no. No, because that's what they do. It's crazy. It's crazy because that's where they come from. They used to fuck the Neanderthals. So they have a Neanderthal DNA. They used to fuck with animals, whatever. They used to like, I mean, that was the cave life. The cave life, anything goes. That's where they come from. That's the story. The story always gonna end, they're always gonna take them to the Ice Age. That's where they came about. Trapped in the Ice Age, losing all their melanin, having their pineal gland practically disappeared, dried up. That's their story. That is their story. But shit, people want to beat me up just for speaking this up instead of like saying, you know what, here's the research. You're absolutely wrong. And probably they're gonna tell me, oh, this is a research from the New York Times. Like, yeah, it's white owned. All the media is white owned. So you're gonna tell me that they say their media say that they are human? Well, etymological, hue mean black. Man is like entity. So they are not human. Just by description, by definition. By definition, they are not human. They get really mad. It's like, oh, that, like in the debate I had with that Colombian clown, like, say, why are we going to debate? Say, like, it's like, we're going to debate about Colombia, like, oh, I don't know nothing. I came here when I was a child. Okay, so you want to debate about here, the United States. Oh, I really don't know much. Then what the fuck you know? You want to debate. And he kept saying that I didn't know shit, that I don't know. It's like, oh, just because you don't understand what I'm talking about, then I'm crazy. It's like if I start watching the great, Bobby Hammett, Dr. Phil Valentine, I don't understand sometimes what he's talking about. I should just assume it's like, oh, he's crazy. And that is their logic. That is their logic. It's like a little boy, I don't know how old he is, and he just keep walking around. It's crazy about the parents, in the world that it is like today. But they don't think nothing about their boys. They say, oh, it's a boy. They're kidnapping them too. You see those vans with the smoke windows. Where is it? What is it? Oh, there it is. What's that? NYPD. Supervising. So damn low. So, I don't know, he's gonna take the bus. I don't know, he came through here, like keep walking like he's lost. And like, damn, shit's scary. He's not even dressed properly. He's got some tracksuit. He's just got a tracksuit, that's it. Unbelievable. And I see them on the bus too. It's just like shit. I mean, I see the cars and they look like a car and you cannot see what's inside. You know, I cross the street. I cross the street. They put you into one of those cars and, you know, I mean, like, if they really wanted to make things better, why are they allowing these soundproof vans? They should all be inspected every year. Oh, if your van is soundproof, you know, they should go to your house by surprise. Oh, you have a van that is soundproof. Why you have a van that is soundproof? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is ridiculous. So they say they are part of the solution, but they don't prohibit those vehicles. You know, I mean, it's like they were supposed to be prohibiting all the cars with tinted windows. And now there's a lot of cars with tinted windows. That put us all at risk. They lock the doors inside, you know, the freaking technology they got. You can never get out. And then what? Oh, you just like to make trouble, don't you? You just like, you know, to make yourself look interesting. You know, like, or whatever. You're just crazy. Just another crazy bitch. Okay. They don't have daughters or granddaughters, nieces, whatever, or nephews, sons, you know. Like, I guess that he's gonna get on the bus now. That child, still there. At least he got a phone. Yeah, but they just knocked the damn phone on his hand and that's it. They even know how to turn off the damn phones. They won't find that child. It's like now a lot of parents are opting to put them a chip on their children. But who else is seeing those things? Like, you know, they expose this pink brass with inside the strap have this tracking device, and all these young girls disappearing, and they had certain sizes, I guess, that they put them on. They have like certain, like, whatever, you know. Oh, but you want to buy in those stores because otherwise, you know, oh my God, why you buy your brass at the dollar store? Buy them over there. So all they gotta do is just turn them on, their GPS, and they know where they are. They're tracking them down. So if these children got a chip, and the parents, they feel more confident now because their child got a chip, all they gotta do is just turn the phone on and they know where the child is. That's not the solution. We are avoiding everything but the solution. We're like, okay, yeah, well, let's do this, let's do that, let's do whatever. No. You gotta get rid of capitalism. Because that should put a price on everybody. You know, and feminism, all the